Hi there, today we're coming to you from Steyn City again, where we're going to be exploring another wonderful luxury home. This home has got 3 garages, so you've got your 2 cars, you've got space for a golf cart, and there's storage inside the garage. Lovely parking space over here, so you can have quite a few visitors, and you're in this lovely cul-de-sac, so that means you don't have too much traffic coming along the way, and there's plenty more parking for guests. This house is actually an entertainer's dream, so if your guests don't Uber, you definitely have parking space. Let's go into the house and see what it's all about. Walking into the front door, you can see that there's just tons of light, this beautiful double volume entrance, lovely chandelier over there, lots of spotlights, so you can either have your mood lighting or it can be very bright. Right at the entrance to the house, you have a guest bathroom. It's very stylishly done. The black tiles, the white, the mirror, just gives it that feeling of luxury. Walking into an office over here, the office space is quite separate from the house. So if you do work from home and have meetings, it's quite separate. There's a beautiful view onto the garden and you can have your privacy. Moving back into the house now, let's explore the lounge dining area. Moving into the living dining area over here, you can see that there is just a ton of light coming through, double volume, or actually almost triple volume. We've got floor to ceiling windows over here allowing the light in. Our sliding doors open all the way out, so you have your indoor outdoor living. This dining area is quite deceiving. It's actually huge. They've got an 8-seater dining table. You could easily fit a 10 to 12-seater dining table in here. There is the lounge area over here. Gorgeous wallpaper giving the whole marble effect. And a beautiful gas fireplace. So in summertime, you've got the light, you've got the air, you've got it opening up so that it's a nice, cool indoor-outdoor room. In wintertime, you have the fireplace, so it becomes a very, very cozy room. You can see the ceiling detail over there, the recessed areas, the spotlights, just giving it that feel of more luxury. There's a great wall here to display your fantastic artwork over here. And then we move out into the garden. So when you're sitting inside, you feel like you're outside, but you've got this gorgeous garden area over here. It is quite a massive garden. As you can see, there's a huge trampoline. If the trampoline wasn't there, there would be tons more space for maybe a little bit of pickleball, or if you wanted to do some croquet. Gorgeous swimming pool with a wooden deck. And then behind the swimming pool, you've got your benches and fire pit. Again, the fire pit should be a gas fire pit. Moving out further into the garden, you can almost see that we're right on the greenbelt over here. So the greenbelt feels like it's part of your garden, but it is not maintained by you. So there's very little gardening that has to be done. Now we walk off the deck into this beautiful undercover patio over here, where if the weather's not ideal, you can be sitting on the patio. And over here, we have a secret little staircase. This staircase goes upstairs, gives you the most amazing view over Sandton. And once we've come up these beautiful stairs over here, we walk onto this magnificent patio. This patio there's ample space. You have the view of all this beautiful indigenous greenery over here, and as well as looking over the view of Sandton over there. And to the east, you would have your cup of coffee in the morning and have the most beautiful sunrise. You can also be sitting upstairs, drinking your cocktails, chatting to your friends, and you have full view of the swimming pool. So if you do have children playing in the pool, you can see, and you're looking over onto the magnificent garden over here into the house. So everything is very seamless, and although you have separate spaces, they're actually all adjoined. There's nothing that's disconnected from anything else. Now let's walk into the rest of the house and see the living area, the rest of the living area. Our patio over here, just to mention, has got a mini outdoor kitchen, so you've got space. You could possibly put a fridge if you wanted, and you've got prep space so that when you're entertaining and you're having a braai or whatever it is you're doing, you've got this prep space over here. Now walking into the lounge over here, we have a more formal lounge, again with this gorgeous wallpaper feature, the marble wallpaper feature. We have another gas fireplace over here, and could be a formal lounge, it could be a lounge for the kids. It's up to you. I don't know, what would you use this lounge for? Formal or entertaining for children?
I think entertaining, because it kind of flows into the patio, and whenever you're out on the patio, you know it's cocktail time. So the informal.
Good thinking.
And from there up that staircase for the sundowners.
Exactly that. That's a great idea. You've also got doors leading out over here. Again, looking onto that beautiful greenbelt area. To the side over here, we have a guest bedroom, which we will explore now. Now we've come into the guest bedroom, which is adjoined to the house. It's a beautiful, spacious bedroom. Definitely space for a king-size bed, a little couch if you want, extra cupboard space. To the right of me, you'll see that there's a full ensuite bathroom over here. Bath, shower, basin, adequate for all guests. If your guests do want privacy, then there is absolutely another entrance that leads out into the garden. So your guests could either come through the main house or they could enter from the garden side. And as you can see, this garden leads into the green belt. So it's just a beautiful space that gives the impression of endless garden. Now let's go and explore the rest of the house and see what it has to offer. Again, as you're walking through, you've got this beautiful double volume over here, which gives you such a sense of space. You've got your kitchen area over here, your outside kitchen. We've got a beautiful marble waterfall countertop where it's a breakfast, small, informal dining area. You have your gas stove. You've got your appliances. We have 2 ovens and the microwave. And then we have plenty cupboard space and an integrated fridge. Through the doorway over here, we have a scullery, which could also be called a dirty kitchen, for all the noisy appliances. Up the stairs, we go straight into the garage. As I mentioned, it is 3 garage spaces and there is plenty of storage. So as we go and see the rest of the house, we're going to go back through the kitchen again, just to remind you, it's this great big modern space. You've got your vegetable, what do you call that sink?
Prep bowl.
Your prep bowl over there. There's a nice feature cupboard over here where you can display all your fancy glassware or silver or your Carol Boy stuff, and plenty storage. Normally people battle with storage in the kitchen, but this kitchen has got stunning storage, pantry cupboards that pull out. It's actually a dream kitchen for a chef. Now, we will be walking up this beautiful staircase. You can see the staircase, the way the staircase is designed. The stairs are very broad, so it's quite easy. And they're quite low, so you don't feel like you're climbing Kilimanjaro. The glass feature again just gives it that space of openness.
What I like just next to the staircase is that nook where they've got some artwork display, but you can make this your wine cellar setup because it's also between the kitchen and the patio. And also it's an overcast day, but if you were to put all these folding doors away in summer, the breeze will be magnificent. Floating staircase, again glass balustrades like the rest of the house.
And if you have a look at the light fittings over there, they just give that feeling of almost like 100 moons, a bit of a stars and moon effect.
Is this the Gemini constellation?
I think it very well could be, although we're in Aries at the moment, so who knows. Moving into the bedroom, the master. So normally we finish with the master, but let's just do this master because it's absolutely gorgeous. Again, you can see this master is massive. You've got your recessed ceilings. You've got windows with light coming in. These beautiful curtains which open up onto that magnificent view we were chatting about earlier. Looking over onto Steyn City, and in front of you, directly in front of you, is all indigenous plants. This bedroom has also got the gas fireplace, plenty space to have a little lounge seating area if you want to have your couches and a private copy. Going into this gorgeous, massive bathroom over here, which really is luxury. It's absolutely spa-like. You've got your recessed wall for all your little goodies over there. The wooden slats giving you the privacy, so you feel like you can be outside. You can be showering. It almost feels like you're showering outside, but you have absolute privacy.
It's actually the most unusual shower I've seen in a very long time. I'm standing in the shower now, and I'm looking at kind of the garden, but no one can see in.
Exactly, it almost feels like you're in the bush. All that indigenous bush around, and you're standing in the shower, feeling like you're outdoors.
Stunning.
The toilet is perfectly private, so you can close the door, which is quite a nice feature in a house. And then we walk into this gorgeous dressing room over here. So what I would actually be doing is my Louis Vuittons, when I get them, and my Jimmy shoes would be here. I'd actually be putting a bench here. And there's just so much that can be done. But the space and the amount of storage in this walk-in closet is absolutely amazing.
Incredible, and it's like so seamless, all the cupboards. They close and it's neat and tidy. It's gorgeous.
Yes, it's very clean, contemporary, and it almost feels like you're in a luxury hotel suite. You literally could be booking into a 5-star hotel luxury suite.
Very much so.
Going in to explore the rest of the house over here. We've got our pajama lounge, which looks down onto the dining area. We have a gas fireplace again, and the dining area and the swimming pool. So you look out over the swimming pool. So it's a lovely view if you're sitting upstairs, just relaxing. I mean, I can just imagine sitting here reading my book, looking over onto the swimming pool. You've got your TV over here. The kids could be up here. Nice little coffee station. So if you don't feel like going upstairs and downstairs and you want that cup of hot chocolate, or you want to make a martini, there's a little coffee station over here. This room over here, moving into this room could be a study, it could be an office, it could, as you can clearly see at the moment, be a playroom, or alternately it could be an additional bedroom. You can choose whatever you want to do with it. Then we have the other 2 bedrooms, which are huge. They're almost big enough to be master bedrooms as well. You have a look at these rooms. Massive space, king size bed quite easily. 2 little tables, chairs. You can have a desk in here. There's a little dresser desk on the other side. And then the bathroom, although it's closed in, is clear glass. Now, if you really did want the privacy in the bathroom, it's very easy just to put some frosted glass on this. Some people like the opal plan, some people don't, but either way, it's very easy. The bathroom is fully fitted with a freestanding bath, a nice open shower, very different again, the floating basin and the toilet. Again, the ceilings, you've got that extra feature in the ceilings, and loads and loads of cupboard space. So this really is a massive bedroom. The other bedroom is pretty similar. So we go through into the other bedroom. Again, you've got your wardrobe area over here. You've got a desk area or dressing table area again. And this huge bedroom. Easy again for a king size bed. Your view over here, you got your north facing. So you've got the sun streaming in if you want to. I could imagine putting some little plants out there and just having this lovely sun coming in. The bathroom again is the glass bathroom. It is almost quite open, but once again, full bathroom. You've got the shower, you've got the recess in the shower for your shampoos and things, your freestanding bath, your floating basin. And again, if you weren't comfortable with having the clear glass, I'd put the frosted glass in. But maybe that's because I'm just a bit shy. What would you do?
I'll go for frosted glass as well.
You can actually do some nice patterns in that with the frosted glass. Okay, so we're going to finish off by having another sneak peek at that fantastic balcony that leads off the master bedroom. Bearing in mind, today is actually a really overcast day. The curtains are closed over here, so it should feel darker. That just lets you know how much light is in here. But let's walk out onto this beautiful, this is what you're looking at from your master bedroom. The doors open up. You've got this magnificent view, your early morning coffee. And again, just a reminder, it's an extension almost of your outside area from your stairs coming up here. If you're entertaining, you start off upstairs having cocktails, your martinis, and then you go downstairs. You've got your swimming pool, you've got your entertainment area, you've got your patio, and then when it gets really dark, you move into the lounge, light the fire, and you have got the most magnificent evening possible. Thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like it, please give us a thumbs up.